Welcome to today's video. We're talking about your February official forecast. We're talking about how a below average is going to be. We're going to talk about the total snowfalls we've got this whole winter across the country and other things and wind chills too. Let's get started. So for out of north, around north South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, I think we'll have 14 to 17 degrees below average for the month. In Montana, this is my opinion, a little Wyoming and Nebraska, Iowa too. I think it's going to be colder here because we've been having really cold air throughout January, and February doesn't look like it's going to be any better. It's going to be cold in February too. How a lot of historic cold air, I think, in February too. A lot of places I think are going to have snow and just cold air. Like, it's just like cold air we haven't seen in a really long time. So, like, this winter has been really bad so far, so it doesn't look like it's going to be any better. It looks like it's going to be, like, cold air nonstop. I just see. That's my prediction, so let's move on to the next area. Let's in a second, so let's move on. Alright, for this area, stretching from Washington, Idaho, a little Wyoming, Colorado, Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, it looks like, too. Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and New York. I think we have 9 to 13 degrees below average. We're going to have colder air here too because the Arctic air is settling for this area too. It's affecting everywhere. I think we're going to have snow here too. I think we're going to have a lot of cold days, a lot of cold nights too here in February too. A lot of below average days, I think, more than above average. February is not going to be it's going to be a historic cold February, I think, in my opinion. I think some days are going to be better than others, but I think it's going to be cold for mostly a lot of February, in my opinion. So let's move on to the next area. All right, for this area, I think we're going to have 3 to 8 degrees below average, stretching from Washington all the way to South and North Carolina. We can see in Georgia, in parts of, looks like Alabama, then Mississippi, in Tennessee, in Arkansas, in Texas, and Oklahoma. I think we can have colder air here. I think we can have snow sometimes here. A lot of cold nights, I think, could be really below average some nights too. And below average during the day, I think we can see snow in this area in February, maybe. But I think we're going to have colder days here. Like for surely, I think it's going to be below average in my opinion, how I'm just seeing it. Because February is not going to look, it's not looking any better. It's looking, maybe some of February might improve. Then it's going to get cold again, I think, in February too, a little. Then I think the end of February is going to. So I think we could, let's move on. Alright, everyone. So this is where our Texas, New Mexico, Arizona area, and Florida, in Louisiana. I think we could have average temperatures of 2 degrees below normal for the whole month, I think. Like, this is the average for the whole month, I think, in my opinion. So I'm going to show you something else after in this video about the wind chills down in Florida. So for February 1st morning in the northeast too and all that. So I think we could have colder days over here, and so sometimes I think we could get warmer days too. But I think it's gonna be I think it's for this one. I think it's gonna be between a little below average and above average because it's gonna have some warmer days, some colder days. I think, in my opinion, some colder nights and some warmer nights too in this region too for February. All right, for California, Arizona, Nevada, and a little of Washington. No, not Washington. No, I meant Oregon. Sorry. We got 1 degrees above average in some spots. I think we will have in California, Nevada area, and Arizona. I think because I think we're gonna have some warmer temperatures here, in my opinion. I think it's gonna be a little above average. I think we could have average and a little above average, some really warm days and some middle days and a little of cold days. I would say not as much as the other areas, but I think we're more into the warmer side a little on that area over there. Because I've been seeing the forecasters. I think it's gonna be a little warmer over there than normal in February. I think just a little bit. Some days I think it'll be colder than others and warmer days than others too. I think it's in the middle there. So let's move on. Okay, everyone. So we're going to be talking about our wind chill values for this morning, Sunday, February 1st. So this is what the wind chills look like across the Northeast and Midwest a little. Got Cleveland on -8 wind chill, -1 in Columbus, Indianapolis, -23, Grand Rapids, -9 wind chill, Detroit, wind chill 2, Chicago 8, Madison -6, Green Bay -2, St. Louis -7, Lexington -13, Nashville 7, Memphis -6, parts of North Carolina like a 7-degree wind chill, Columbia 9, Virginia Beach 2, Washington -11, New York -10 wind chill, State College -5, Buffalo -1 wind chill, and parts of New York have down to -14 wind chill. So that's what I'm talking about. Like how cold these wind chills are in the morning. Like this is beyond cold. Some places like Indianapolis got -23 wind chill. So let's move on to the south now and see what that is. All right, this is our wind chill values, and we'll click on this in the south this morning. We can see Orlando, we're only at 12 degrees. This is really historic wind chills, everybody. This is rarely we see this. That's why I made the forecast like this. So Miami 26 too. Wind chill New Orleans 20. These places never usually get down to feel like temperatures like this. Jackson 12. Birmingham 6. Atlanta -2 wind chill. Savannah 5. Columbia 7. So this is ridiculous how cold some of these places are, guys. Like I've I've never even seen this, like, really ever for these places. Like, this is so cold for this morning, everybody. This is extremely cold for them. Like, so let's see what our snowfall totals for the whole winter and fall have been so far. Let's go to that now. All right, everyone, this is how much snow has fallen across America from October 1st to January 30th. So we can see in parts of Ohio, we have so much snow on the ground has fallen, 40 inches in some parts of Ohio. New York, 60 inches. We can see parts of Texas, we have 8 inches that fall in the whole winter. Oklahoma, 15, it looks like in some spots. Kansas, 15 too, it looks like. South Dakota and things, looks like 30 to 40 inches has fallen. Over there in Minnesota to Iowa, Illinois, 30 to 40 inches has fallen this winter in some spots over there. Then we can see places like Maine, we got 60 inches has fallen also. Then this is cool, like all the colors, like showing how much snow has fallen this fall and winter so far. We're halfway through winter, so I don't know how much more snow is gonna fall. We're gonna see at the end of February. We're gonna do this again and see how much more snow has fallen. So let's pretty much that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. We're gonna do this in early March. We're gonna do snowfall totals and average temperatures too. So my predictions. So hope you enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Make sure to hit the subscribe notification bell. You never miss a video like this, guys. See you guys in the next one.